China, the heavyweight champ in the lithium-ion battery world, has just rolled out a game-changing strategy that's got everyone talking. They're like the James Bond of the battery world, always a step ahead, and it's got us all wondering, what's their next move? Now, let me break it down for you. China practically rules the lithium-ion battery industry with over 70% of the market share. They're like the cool kids on the block, and they're not planning on giving up their crown anytime soon. It's the Empire Strikes Back of battery domination. But here's the kicker. They've come up with a plan to keep their monopoly intact. It's like watching a chess grandmaster make their moves. China's got a tight grip on the mineral supply chain, and they're not letting go. They can refine lithium and produce graphite, which is the secret sauce for lithium-ion battery production. It's like having the recipe for the best pizza in town. Everyone wants a slice, but China's got the oven. Now here's where it gets intriguing. China's latest move is all about restricting the export of graphite, and the world is in a frenzy. Think of it as a magician pulling a rabbit out of a hat, but the rabbit is the supply of graphite, and China's got it locked up. This move could seriously affect foreign EV battery component manufacturers who rely on graphite. It's like cutting the lifeline of your favorite video game character. Things are about to get complicated. But hey, some Chinese manufacturers seem pretty chill about it, claiming it won't impact them much. It's like they're saying, it's just a scratch, when their armor's actually dented. But let's wait and watch. The plot thickens. China isn't stopping there. They're not just kings of lithium refining. They're masters of graphite production too. They control the global battery manufacturing industry, the lithium refining game, and now they've got a stranglehold on the graphite market worldwide. It's like being the captain of a ship, steering not one but 3 epic vessels at the same time. Countries like Japan, South Korea, the United States, and Europe have been China's top customers for both natural and synthetic graphite. It's like a hot dog vendor serving up treats to the entire stadium. They've got everyone lining up for a bite. But here's the catch. With these new measures in place, there might be a shortage of the precious graphite needed to make anodes for EV batteries. Anodes are like the heartbeats of your EV. Without them, your battery won't work. It's like a car without wheels. It's just not going anywhere. Now, the industry is eyeing a shift towards using silicon instead of graphite, but it's a bit like waiting for flying cars. We're not there just yet. So, this new chapter in the battery world is a bit like the Avengers endgame of the industry, with China playing the lead role. The question is, will they succeed in maintaining their dominance, or will other players step up their game? Whoa, how do they do it? But you know what they say, with great power comes great responsibility. Or in this case, great strategy. It's like having the recipe for the best cake in town and not sharing it with anyone else. Executives in China and beyond are trying to make sense of these new rules, but it's like trying to decipher an ancient treasure map. No one has a clear path, and everyone's navigating in uncharted waters. It's like they've thrown a bunch of puzzles into the mix, and it's up to everyone to figure out the solutions. But here's the kicker. These permits, they're like the keys to a treasure chest. China's like, you want this precious cargo? You'll need our permission. It's like playing a video game, and you can't unlock the next level without finding the secret key. It's intriguing, but also a bit nerve-wracking. Imagine China as the conductor of a symphony, orchestrating a piece that leaves everyone in awe. They're making it a bit inconvenient for the rest of the world, like adding unexpected plot twists to your favorite novel. It's like they've thrown a curveball, and everyone's trying to catch it, but it's a slippery one. And what's more, China is playing this game in other industries too. They're like a mastermind at a chessboard, making strategic moves to control not only the battery market, but also the chip-making industry. It's like a power play in a high-stakes poker game, and they're going all in. But here's where it gets real. Graphite is a crucial component for battery production, but it's also used in military equipment. It's like China's not only got control of the battery industry, but is also sitting on a gold mine of military secrets. It's a plot twist worthy of a blockbuster movie. Now, China is a powerhouse in synthetic graphite production. They're like rock stars who can light up the stage with their electrifying performance. Synthetic graphite offers faster charging times and potentially lower production costs, but the rest of the world has been a bit hesitant to embrace it like a new hit song that hasn't caught on yet. Here's the thing. Some folks are concerned that this new move by China could disrupt the battery industry, It's like a cliffhanger in your favorite TV series, and you're left wondering what's going to happen next. It's a nail-biter. Volkswagen, the car giant, is like the big brother who's backing a Chinese firm called Guan High-Tech. They're busy setting up not one, but two lithium iron phosphate battery factories in the good old USA, while also producing batteries in Germany. They're saying, graphite in our batteries is lighter than a feather, with a density below 1.7 G per cubic cm. So they're kind of like, we're in the clear, these changes won't affect us. Or will they? That's the mystery. And then there's this massive player, BTR New Material Technology, the heavyweight champion of anode production worldwide. They're telling anyone who'll listen, through Shanghai's government-run media, that these new rules won't be much of a bother for them. Their products weigh in between 1.5 and 1.7 G per cubic cm. It's like they're playing it cool, hoping these changes will just blow over for their EV batteries. So let's take a look at the global stage. Big league players using natural graphite include Hitachi Chemical, part of Japan's Ronak Holdings, South Korea's POSCO Future, and Japan's Mitsubishi Chemical. They're all putting their cards on the table and producing natural graphite at two plants in China. But wait for it, China's throwing a curveball. They're saying, even if you're a Japanese-owned company in China, we call the shots now. You gotta follow our rules. It's like Japan was planning a big battery party, but the invitation got lost in the mail. But don't you worry, Tesla's got some tricks up its sleeve. This Australian-based Tesla supplier named Sir Resources, they're mining graphite like there's no tomorrow in Mozambique. And guess what? They're building a plant to produce anodes right in good old Louisiana, USA. They're expecting folks outside China to bulk up on natural graphite before China's stricter rules kick in. It's like Tesla's seeing the storm brewing and wants to make sure they're not caught in the rain. And here's the wild card. India's Epsilon Advanced Materials. They're on a mission, planning to splash $650 million on a brand new plant in North Carolina, churning out battery materials and components like synthetic graphite. They're even chatting with suppliers about grabbing natural graphite. So, while some are saying, this won't bother us, these guys are like, nope, it's going to be a big deal. We need to develop synthetic graphite right here in the good old USA. But here's the plot twist. China's playing the power game, and it's a big one. How all this affects the global battery industry is anyone's guess. It's like a cliffhanger in a binge-worthy TV show. You're just waiting to see how it all unfolds. One thing's for sure. Manufacturers worldwide, especially in Europe and the US, need to rethink their game plan. Relying too much on one company can lead to a world of hurt, just like General Motors found out the hard way. They were all in with LG Chem for their Chevy Bolt, and it cost them a whopping $2 billion to sort out those battery issues. They're still working on it today, and it's been years. It's like they put all their eggs in one basket, and when things went south, they had no plan B. So it's like learning from history. Don't put all your chips on a single bet. Spread your bets wide. If the power struggle doesn't end here, and the resources are not available for all, it would only cause imbalance. And it's right for the rest of the EV world to panic about it after all. Given that China is always trying to become the top global leader, we can never predict what they have in their mind. What are your thoughts about China having premium access to such precious resources? Do you think this is going to affect the entire EV world? Do let us know in the comments section. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Until next time, see you all.